What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fantasy Sports Now. Injury report as of 5/7. We're just going to jump right into the content. Let's do this. All right. This should be a really short one. There has not been that many injuries since Tuesday. We do these every Tuesday, Friday. Hit the sub button, whatever. It's cool. So jumping right into it, Urshela went down yesterday. He had some kind of, and still unknown, leg injury. It forced him to come out. It didn't really look good, but they don't really have an update today yet either. So it's kind of in between where normally I'd say, oh, that looked really bad, but the fact that they don't have an update where it's like, oh, he tore his ACL, it was obvious, is maybe a good sign for him. Not good for the Yankees. They really do not need injuries to guys who are normally pretty healthy, especially because their team is so injury prone and they have not been playing that well. They're starting to get going, but really not an injury that you like to see for the Yankees. Next, George Springer goes back on the DL. This is his quad. We had talked so much during kind of like the mid off season and like early season about how oblique injuries kind of stick with you, and we were worried about Springer because he has this oblique issue, and it was a deep kind of grade 2 thing, and we thought it might linger. Then he had this quad issue, and it looks like now the quad issue is kind of keeping and holding them back. I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of both a little bit. And we kept talking about, like, are they bringing him back too early? And it seems like they did. For to be the quad is kind of disappointing because I feel like if they would have just spent not even another week, maybe another week just to get him right, get him healthy, then they could have avoided this. But he's back on the DL, and I hope that it doesn't affect him again, further down the line. It's such a blow to the Jays since they signed him. Next is Rendon. Every time we get these fouled off, something or get hit by pitch, we've gotten this wrong actually on this channel. So what was it? Turner got hit by pitch in like the arm, the forearm, and Trout got hit in the elbow, and I think Mookie Betts got hit in the elbow or something like that. And each one of them did not look very good, and yet they were all totally fine. And then in Anthony Rendon's case, it was like, okay, well, he took one off the knee. He hit the ball off of his own knee, and it was kind of like he came out and we're saying, okay, well, the previous three guys were totally fine. They didn't have to go on the IL. And so it was like, he'll probably not have to go on. But here we are. He's going on the IL. I assume it'll be a minimum stay. The x rays were negative. And so it might be more of a let's just get you right and get you back out there fully healthy kind of a thing. That's my guess. Because you don't usually come out for a bruise, It's probably swollen pretty good here. Kind of bigger news for fantasy. Diego Castillo is down. So Tampa Bay's kind of situation with closer is up in the air. If you want to know more about the closers, go check out the closer report that we do on Thursday. I'll put it as the trailer here. This is going to be a short video. They're talking about Peter Fairbanks, but he did not get the save opportunity the last time. So I guess I'll tease you with that to go watch that one. It's hard to say how long he'll be out. Usually groins heal quickly, which is good for us guys. I'm just kidding. Obviously, everybody has a groin muscle in there. So hopefully he heals up quickly because he's been good enough, to keep going. Corbin Burns, there's absolutely no update on it. So we kept talking about, since there's no update, it's probably COVID, right? And so since there's still no update, we're still sticking to the fact that now I'm pretty darn convinced, it's almost been a week, 2 weeks now. I'm pretty darn convinced that like he himself has had COVID, and somehow Milwaukee stayed away from that. So it's kind of a weird one, or maybe somebody really close. I don't know if he's married or his girlfriend or maybe a kid. Maybe had COVID and he's like chilling at home with them, or I don't know, but something. It's gotta be something there. So I'm trying to get you updates on Burns, but I can't. And like I said, this is gonna be the last one. Not a lot of injuries this week, which is great for real life baseball. The less injuries, the more exciting baseball is, and the more exciting baseball is, the better baseball is, right? The last one I want to talk about here is Nate Pearson. He's throwing in AAA right now, trying to get. I mean, he's healthy and he's trying to get up his arm strength and all that stuff. Basically, went 4 innings, struck out 8. This is exactly what I expect him to do, and I think that it's about time that people start thinking about adding Nate Pearson. I had him pegged for if he can stay healthy, rookie of the year kind of thing. This is a guy that to me that if he can stay healthy, which I actually long term I don't believe he will, unfortunately. We'll see. but I think that he can be an absolute dynamite player in this league, and he's ready. He's throwing 100. He's doing his thing. I do think that he's on par for a Tommy John at some point. So we'll see what happens there. He's already had elbow problems. He's kind of like that thing that's like unobtainable. It's like if I could just have that, then I would be good. But he's never seems to be healthy yet, and it's frustrating because we know how good he can be. Anyway, guys, that's the list. That's it. It's a quick one today. We'll see you next time.